What up, boo? Sorry, I always
Yes,
forget to turn on my light so you can see me. Can you see me?
how you doing?
I'm good. Um, okay, so usually when we do this,
Hmm.
I just have a topic that I want to broach with you. But today I asked if you wanted to give me a topic, and
Whoa, whoa,
and now we're just staring
whoa.
at each other.
So let me think of a topic. Give me a sec. This is me thinking.
So your thinking face.
Hmm.
That was awful. Okay. All right. So, do you want me to ask you something or do you want to ask me something?
Do you want me to ask something or do you want to ask?
Oh my God, we're not doing this. Okay. On the count of three, we're going to say what our topic is. Are you ready? Do you have your
Yeah.
topic? Okay. One, two, three. Egg
Scissors.
theory. Babe, we're not doing rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, what did you say? Egg
Okay.
theory.
Yeah. What was your topic?
Do you need closure or just to let something go?
Ooh. Hmm. All right. I like your topic.
It's my topic?
Yeah, I like your topic.
All right.
Okay, so when we think about closure, usually we're talking about relationships. Is that safe to say?
I think it can be about anything. Safe
Okay,
to say
what
yes.
what else would you need closure on?
There are many things.
Name them.
A job, leaving a job.
Hmm. Okay, so I recently left a job. Do I need closure? I don't need
Oh, I guess
closure.
you're right.
Yeah, I
Dang, you're
don't.
right.
I think the only thing I would really need closure on is like a relationship.
Loss. What about loss?
Loss, I've had so much loss, you don't get closure. It's not an option.
Okay, relationships.
Okay. You see how I do
You
her?
always win.
You see how I do? Okay.
Oh man.
Okay, so here is my what is happening right now?
I'm pouting.
Okay, well, pout where everybody can see you, girl. Thank
Okay,
you.
I'm ready.
Okay. So,
I got
uh
closure.
here is my truth. The only reason why I would really need closure is to tell someone my side or to convey how I felt about something. I don't need anything from them. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, it's like if you fumble me or if
I love that.
you don't want to be with me anymore, like, okay, like what do you, okay, I'm done. I don't need an explanation. I don't need you to try to smooth things over or anything like that. Like, I'm good. So I think the only final conversation I would need would
Hmm.
be completely ego driven and it would be all for me. What about you?
Spoken like a true air sign. Spoken like a person who clearly hasn't been broken up with. Have you been broken up with?
Hold on, let me think.
I knew it.
No, no, yes,
How old were you?
in my 30s.
Broken up with. Okay. So go back to that relationship
Okay.
and did you need closure? Does the answer change?
Okay, hold on, let me really think about this.
Right.
No, no, because I was crazy. Like, I mean, let me just be real. It was one of the first times I was like, okay, I feel like I'm in love.
Mm.
I was in a polyamorous relationship.
Whoa.
Well, and I know that I was just like, I fell for one a little harder
So
than
you just gonna skim over that?
I'm sure you've heard these stories before. Maybe not all of them, but so yeah, I think even then I still
Polyamorous relationship 30. Ask questions tonight after the show. Okay, continue.
so yeah, I think even then, hindsight, I can kind of leave my body a little bit and see the full picture and understand what why we broke up.
Yeah, but when you
So
were in it,
even when I was in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It made
Cause like
sense.
I was self-aware enough, still very much immature, but I was self-aware enough to know what boundary I crossed
Mm,
and like why the whole thing kind of had to go down.
mm.
I did that to myself. I
I
got
pictured the
like,
ship sinking
hmm,
like the Titanic.
yeah, yeah.
Not to metaphor all over your pain.
Oh boy.
You know, I realize and listen that closure really is just for you, which is fine. So
Yeah.
if that's what you need, but it's interesting because I was like, oh, the closure really is like personal, ego driven. I don't know if I want to just say it's ego driven. There may be a step that one needs as a part of their healing journey.
Mhm.
And the closure depends. Like the decision to have closure or let it go, I think depends. I think the scenario. So like when you're done, when you're ghosted, that's like you want to know why.
Do you though? Because like at what
Yeah.
point are you like, bro, why would you, is there anything that that information is going to cause you to do differently?
But that's the hunger inside of you. Like it's that need, that need to know, right? Like
Hmm.
someone just you talk to that person every day. You hung out with that person. You had meals with this person. You maybe you even like met their family. And then out of nowhere they're just gone. How do you not, how does your head not spin and you have a zillion questions and you would want to know, did I do something wrong so you can learn from it? Or just that need to know that we have as humans. And then if you, like in the last scenario you named, it sounds like you did something. Even then, the closure may be the need to repair, the need to
Hmm.
apologize. The closure may be ego driven, like you said. It could be ego driven. It could be the need to repair. It could be a lack of clarity and you want to grow from it. Those
Hey,
three reasons.
I want to look. So what you're saying makes sense, right? For any mature, well-rounded adult.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So closure refers to the bringing of a situation, process, or mathematical set to an end or completion. Okay, I do need closure from math. That is true because it puts me in the fetal position. Okay, so I guess I understand why you would need to bring that situation to an end. I think maybe when I say like mine's ego driven, it's because if you ghost me and I know that I see you post on social media or I see a red receipt or something like that, in my heart, in my mind, I'm like, okay, they are alive. They're not bleeding on the side of the road. They have chosen not to respond to me. I don't need
Mm-hmm.
you. I'm good. And so
Wow.
for me, nothing you say is going to give me anything. I don't, what is there to learn from? If you don't have the decency in your pinky finger to pick up a phone and have a courageous adult conversation and say, hey, I don't dig you anymore. I don't like your cooking or your hair sucks, like whatever. If you can't have that conversation with me, I don't need your explanation.
I don't believe you.
Why?
You're a curious person.
I am a curious person. I should probably be more curious. Why didn't you call me after I met your entire family? Doesn't matter to me because you know why? I'll probably still be friends with her mom
Oh,
or her sister. Actually, that is the thing.
mic drop.
That is the thing that has happened is I will stop speaking to the ex,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm still close with her family.
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
That's happened a few times.
Is it still happening?
No, I put boundaries in
Let me
place.
see your phone.
Girl, you know you can always have my phone no matter what. So you need closure.
I would say at this point in my life, no. If I had the option to have the adult conversation, it's nice. It's a luxury. Um, I really do think it's depending on who's doing the breaking up. I think if you're breaking up with someone, you've already thought this through. I feel like it's the victim of the the dump that needs to closure.
You might be right.
Yeah,
You might be
yeah.
right
I
on
don't
that.
think it's all right. Cool.
So let me ask you a question then. If
Mm-hmm.
somebody requests closure from you, and this would either have to be in the past or hypothetical, because you're never going to have another again, because you're stuck with me for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Do you become annoyed if someone requests closure? Like, I just need to know why. I just need to have a conversation. I just need to, because what I'll say
Mm.
is people have requested closure from me in the past, and I have obliged,
I
and it's not enough.
I did become annoyed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we do agree on that at least. All
Yeah. Yeah.
right. Well, I think that's a good topic. I think because it's going to be close to bedtime, ending on a note where we both agree is a really good idea. Do you want to go watch some shows?
Yeah. Can I? I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. All right. She always disappears towards the end of the video. But listen, I really appreciate you guys for hanging with us. We will be back next week. And if you like hanging out with us, please like and subscribe. Oh, not the robot. Peace, y'all.